Since the tragic events at Grenfell, numerous ministers and 2 prime ministers have repeatedly said that leaseholders should be protected and should not be made to pay for issues we played no part in causing. We welcome the recent announcement of additional funding, and we recognise it is a sizable sum. However, as we all know, it is a fraction of the required cost to make our homes safe, and what started years ago as a cladding scandal soon became a building safety crisis. We understand the government would prefer us to wait until the Building Safety Bill is introduced to Parliament. We are just unable to do this as we need to see a resolution to our ongoing misery as soon as possible. The Fire Safety Bill itself creates a route where building owners can recover costs for remedial works from innocent leaseholders. We need your help in our fight for fairness.
We received an initial remediation quote, and it is in the sum of £7 million. This is for 1 block of flats. This equates to at least £150,000 per flat. We can't sell the flat, and even if we did, nobody's going to want to buy a flat with a £150,000 bill attached to it. The other option would be to declare bankruptcy, but for me that is not an option because I would lose my career as a solicitor. There have already been bankruptcies. There have already been suicides. The government really need to step up and sort this out once and for all. Enough is enough.
I was forced out of my own home and made to travel to Sussex during a pandemic. Essentially, I was made to put my own parents at risk and go against the government guidelines to stay at home. Since then, I have faced multiple potential eviction letters and I'm living on a week-to-week basis, which I cannot explain the mental impact that has on me. I urge you to put yourself in my position and wonder how you would feel. Would you feel upset, angry, disappointed, suicidal? Because that's exactly how a lot of people are feeling, and we're in a position where the only people that can help us is you, our government. So please, take a minute, think of what we're going through, and take action to put a stop to this.
The situation is affecting my mental health because recently I was hospitalized as I was unresponsive for 12 hours due to high stress. A terrifying experience, and I'm petrified it may happen again. How can any of us reduce stress in such an horrendous situation? I worry about the risk to myself, the millions also affected directly, and those who care and worry about us. I can't see a future, only that the flat I love that my late mum left me, I will lose. I can only see bankruptcy and eviction.
In 2019, I put the apartment on the market for £180,000. At the last minute, the buyer pulled out as the property maintenance company could not provide the EWS form. Last year, I put the property on the market for £160,000 and the end result was the same. Now I am 71 years old and fearful of the future. The constant worry is affecting my health both mentally and physically. I had a TIA last year and a severe skin disorder brought on by stress. More recently, I've been experiencing painful and frightening panic attacks. I go to bed worrying about all the financial implications, wake in the night still worrying. It's just a state of being constantly anxious and trying to hide it from the kids, really. I don't want them to understand how I feel. I don't want them to feel unsafe in their home, because I know they'll remember this for the rest of their lives, and I just want them to have a normal, happy childhood and not have to worry about these things. And I feel awful, I feel really guilty that I've moved us into a home that is unsafe for them. The thought of trying to grab both kids and get them out and get down 8 flights of stairs, it's just something that I honestly just try not to think about.
I used to be a leaseholder. I used to be a homeowner. I used to own a flat in Leeds city centre on an affordable housing scheme. I'm now bankrupt. I'm penniless. I have got nothing. I'm 28 years old and I'm starting from zero. Every single penny that I've ever had from the years of 18 to 28 is gone. It's been taken away from me and drained, all because of the cladding and building safety scandal. What am I supposed to do now?